Willow lived in a small village called Everleaf. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, with its cobblestone streets and quaint houses that looked like they were plucked straight out of a fairy tale. It was nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, creating a picturesque landscape that could easily be mistaken for a painting. The river's gentle flow provided a soothing soundtrack to the villagers' daily lives. The houses were cozy with ivy-covered walls, each one telling a story of generations that had lived there. The ivy seemed to embrace the homes, adding to their charm and mystique. Willow loved her village, but she yearned for something more. She often found herself gazing out over the village, her mind filled with dreams of distant lands and magical adventures. She spent her days reading fairy tales, losing herself in stories of brave heroes and mystical creatures. Each book was a portal to another world, a world where anything was possible. She dreamed of magic and faraway lands, of places where the impossible became possible. She would lie in the grass, staring up at the sky, imagining what it would be like to soar among the clouds. One day, Willow found an old book in the attic. It was covered in dust, its pages yellowed with age, but it held a promise of adventure that she couldn't resist. It had tales of fairies and enchanted forests, of kingdoms hidden in the depths of the woods. The illustrations were so vivid that they seemed to come to life before her eyes. She read about brave children who went on adventures, discovering secrets and treasures that lay hidden in the heart of the forest. These stories filled her with a longing she couldn't quite explain. Willow wished she could have her own adventure. She often found herself staring out the window, her heart aching for a journey of her own. She longed to meet a magical creature and discover a hidden world. The thought of uncovering secrets and encountering beings from her books filled her with excitement. As the sun began to set, Willow sat by her window. The golden light bathed the village in a warm glow, making everything look even more magical. She read her favorite story about the Whispering Woods. It was a tale of a forest where the trees could talk and the animals had secrets to share. The woods were said to be filled with talking animals and magical beings. It was a place where the ordinary became extraordinary and every corner held a new wonder. But the story said the woods were fading, losing their magic. The once vibrant forest was slowly turning into a shadow of its former self, and the magic was slipping away. Willow closed her eyes and made a wish. She wished with all her heart for a real adventure, for a chance to see the magic with her own eyes and perhaps even save it. She wished for a real adventure, for a chance to see magic with her own eyes. She imagined herself as the hero of her own story, ready to face any challenge that came her way. Little did she know, her wish was about to come true. A soft glow began to appear near her, filling the room with a magical light that made her heart race with anticipation. The magic of Everleaf was closer than she thought, and it was listening. The village, with all its hidden wonders, was about to reveal its secrets to Willow, and her adventure was just beginning.
That night, Willow slept soundly. She dreamt of fireflies and moonbeams. A gentle light filled her room.
Willow opened her eyes. She saw a tiny glowing figure hovering beside her bed. It was a pixie. It had delicate wings and sparkling dust trailed behind it.
The pixie smiled at Willow. It whispered, "The Whispering Woods need you."
Willow was amazed. This was just like in her stories. She wasn't scared at all. Willow was excited. This was the adventure she had been waiting for. She knew she had to help the woods.
The pixie held out its tiny hand. Willow took it without hesitation. A warm feeling surrounded Willow. She knew something magical was about to happen. The pixie was taking her on a journey. The adventure was just beginning. The pixie led Willow to her window. It sprinkled some dust on the glass. Suddenly, the window turned into a swirling portal of light. Willow had never seen anything like it.
She felt a little nervous, but mostly excited.
The pixie smiled at her as if to say, "Don't worry."
Willow took a deep breath and stepped into the portal. She felt a strange sensation like being spun around.
Then everything stopped. Willow opened her eyes. She was in a forest. But it was like no forest she had ever seen before. The trees shimmered with a soft inner light. Willow gasped in wonder. The forest was alive with color. Strange and beautiful flowers bloomed everywhere. Little lights danced among the leaves. Willow felt a warmth in the air like a summer day. Suddenly, a squirrel with bright blue eyes scurried down a tree trunk. It bowed to Willow.
Welcome to the Whispering Woods, it squeaked.
Willow couldn't believe it. The animals could talk.
A wise-looking owl hooted softly from a branch above. "We have been waiting for you, Willow. The woods need your help."
Willow felt a surge of courage. She was ready to do whatever she could to save this magical place. Section 5, The Trials of Willow. The animals told Willow about the Heart of the Woods, a mystical entity that sustained the life and magic of the entire forest. It was a magical crystal that gave life to the forest, its glow a testament to the vibrant energy it held within. But the heart was losing its power. The woods were fading, the once lush greenery now withering away.
I have to do something to save the forest. I can't let it die.
Willow had to complete 3 tasks to restore the heart's magic. Each task was a test of her courage, wisdom, and strength. She had to find the sunstone, the moonstone, and the starstone, each hidden in different parts of the forest. Each stone held a piece of the forest's power, their combined energy crucial to reviving the heart.
Don't worry, Willow. You are not alone in this journey. I'll guide you through the woods, helping you navigate the challenges ahead.
They faced many challenges, from treacherous paths to mysterious creatures. They had to cross a river of sparkling water guarded by a grumpy turtle, whose patience was as thin as the river was wide.
Be patient, young one. The turtle means no harm, but he is very particular about who crosses his river. Show him respect and he will let you pass.
They had to solve riddles spoken by the wind, each one more perplexing than the last.
Listen carefully, Willow. The answers are all around you, hidden in the whispers of the leaves and the rustling of the branches. The forest speaks in many voices, and you must learn to understand them.
They even had to outsmart a mischievous imp who loved to play tricks, his laughter echoing through the trees.
Stay calm, Willow. Remember what you've learned. Use your wits and your heart.
Through it all, Willow learned to be brave, facing her fears with newfound courage. She discovered a strength she never knew she had, a resilience that grew with each challenge she overcame. The animals helped her along the way, their wisdom and support guiding her through the darkest moments. They taught her the secrets of the forest, revealing the hidden magic that lay within every leaf and stone. With the sunstone, moonstone, and starstone in hand, Willow felt a surge of hope. She knew she was ready to restore the heart of the woods. As she placed the stones around the heart, a brilliant light enveloped the forest, bringing it back to life. The forest was saved, and Willow's trials had made her a true guardian of the woods. Section 6, The Heart's Renewal. This is the story of a young girl named Willow, whose bravery and determination would change the fate of the Whispering Woods forever. After many adventures, Willow found all 3 stones. Each stone held a unique power, and together they were the key to restoring the forest's magic. They glowed brightly in her hand, casting a warm, radiant light that filled her with hope and courage. The pixie, a guardian of the forest, led her to a clearing deep in the woods. It was a place of ancient magic and untold secrets. In the center stood a giant oak tree, its branches reaching high into the sky as if touching the heavens. It was the oldest tree in the forest, a silent witness to countless seasons and stories.
This must be it. The heart of the woods, the place where all the magic of the forest converges.
Willow placed the stones in the heart of the woods, a hollow within the ancient oak that seemed to pulse with life. It was a hollow in the ancient oak, a sacred space that had been waiting for this moment. As soon as the stones touched the heart, a surge of magic filled the air. The energy was palpable, like a heartbeat resonating through the woods. The forest sparkled and shimmered, every leaf and blade of grass coming alive with vibrant energy.
Look, Willow, the magic is returning. The forest is waking up.
The trees swayed and danced, even though there was no wind. It was as if they were celebrating their newfound life. The flowers bloomed brighter than ever before. The animals cheered, their voices a chorus of joy and gratitude. Willow had saved the Whispering Woods. Her bravery had brought the forest back to life.
You did it, Willow. The forest is alive again. Your courage and determination have restored the magic to our home.
Section 7, Return to Everleaf. Willow's heart was full of joy. She had made so many new friends. She had faced her fears and discovered her courage. She had saved a magical world. But it was time for her to go home.
It's time to go, Willow. I'll lead you back to the portal.
Willow hugged all the animals goodbye. They promised to visit her in her dreams. She stepped through the portal and found herself back in her room.
I'll miss you all so much.
The first rays of dawn were just peeking through her window. It was as if no time had passed at all. Willow looked out at Everleaf. The village seemed different now. It seemed a little bit magical. Section 8. A Budding Adventuress. Willow knew she would never forget her adventure in the Whispering Woods. She had discovered that magic was real, and that even an ordinary girl could do extraordinary things. From that day forward, Willow saw the world with new eyes. She noticed the beauty in every leaf and the wonder in every sunrise. She knew that magic was everywhere, even in her own backyard.
I'll never stop believing in magic. Anything is possible if you dare to dream.
Willow continued to read her fairy tales, but now they held a new meaning. She knew that anything was possible if you dared to dream and believe in the magic within you, and she knew that her own adventures were far from over.